I set up a little campsite here in Nevada. Originally, I thought I was going to be going to Lake Tahoe today, but when I looked at the weather, it's just a little too cold at night. It's getting down into 30s, and that's just like a little too cold for me. I like to chase the weather around, so I actually just looked around on the Windy app, which shows me all the different temperatures for different places. I noticed that here in Nevada, just over the California line, is a little bit warmer, like 50 degrees at night, or like, mid 40s, and then 70 degrees during the day. Lake Tahoe is going to be 60 max, so it's going to be a little cold. And then I found this cool off-road trail. So the trail wasn't really difficult. I'd say it's probably like a medium kind of trail. Um, but it was the first time I was off-roading this year, so that was a good time going off-roading. And then I found these little spots along the river. The spot that I really wanted to have on the corner over there was just way too windy and gusty. Even this one's a little gusty here and there. I hope that it's not going to be too bad because I'm planning on staying here all week unless it's too windy. So we'll find out, see how it goes. So one bad thing about camping down in a canyon is that even though the sun has been up and sunrise for like an hour or two, uh, there's just a giant wall of the canyon that is not letting the sun come out. So it looks like the sun's about to hit. However, the way that I'm camping and parked here is just not immediate when I wake up at 7 a.m. So you can see there's some sunlight on the ground, so it's about to come over the top, but not quite yet. So I'm at this just amazing campsite by the river here in Nevada. And since I'm going to be staying here pretty much all week, I tried out setting up my awning walls, and I'm going to take you for a little bit of a tour of that. So I chose not to set up every single wall. I'm actually leaving this back half open. So in here, I'm able to really feel like a lot more protected from the wind or even like a light breeze. When I'm sitting out there, especially at nighttime when it's cooler, there's a wind chill factor and it makes me a lot colder. But sitting in here, the wind is kind of like, pushed against the walls instead of pushing against me, and it feels way better inside of here. Even right now, like it feels just much more calm. And it's really nice because I also have, my actual back door open, so it kind of creates this really massive living room space for me. So last night I left the awning up overnight and I sticked it down really well. It's like really in there. There weren't any like big gusts last night though, so we'll see. Time will tell if there's some big gusts and see how good this is secured. I do not want to wake up in the middle of the night and have to worry about putting it all up, but we'll see. So I guess every day the Forest Service firefighters land their helicopter just down their way here, pick up some river water, and either practice or just simply dump on this end corner to practice dumping water out to fight fires, I suppose. So it's kind of neat to see them land every day. I'm just waiting for one day when they walk over here and chat with me. But I think they're too busy doing their jobs to bother with me anyhow. I'm out here taking a little bit of a hike down some of the remainder of the off-road trail ahead of me. It's kind of bored at camp and it's sort of still nice out. The sun's starting to set. But yeah, so just chilling out here. And you know, as I'm walking and thinking about this, I really am alone. I haven't really seen any humans in days, other than the helicopter crew that lands pretty much once a day down the river from me to practice dropping water for forest fires. So this is like very, very out there. And that's what I like. It's also a little bit scary being so alone.